to part 2. I don't know if you can hear my dog in the background, but he's playing, so we're gonna let him do his thing. What you got, Carter? He's got a bone. Anyhow, welcome, part 2. I played the first part earlier today, and I could not wait to play the second part, so here we are. We'll probably play about hopefully another 2 hours. Where'd we leave off? We left off where we were going to room 509. Sophie had just flirted with Beth. We found out that we're being stalked, and we're trying to figure out what's going on with H and M and why they're being stalked as well. So let's dive right in. Let's do part 2. I could literally just sit on the screen and listen to this forever. Ooh, alright. Let's see what our journal has to say. Alright, we were at a breaking point. So, Beth and I agree that the graffiti left on Linda's door was almost like likely Wendy's doing. I hate to say it, but Linda's given her enough cause after all. I believe... Alright, we didn't have any clues.
Getting into 509 will be no problem with the master key. Let's get to the bottom of all this.
Alright.
Oh, I do have 506 next on my list. Should I pop in before checking out 509?
I guess. Dang. There's a party in here.
Oh boy, someone's been living it up.
Oh my god, what the heck were they doing? Caution the floor sign.
All that's missing are the pillows.
I probably should have checked if this was a partial or a full. Did he really just scold us for talking? These Montreal cab drivers, I swear. I know. I thought he'd appreciate us trying to make conversation. Thank God for good old-fashioned pen and paper, at least. Yeah, it takes me back. At least Sister Gabrielle isn't here to confiscate them anymore. So, like I was saying, are you ready for your week-long bridal shower, Miss Hubert? Stop it, Simone. I'm not Miss until we walk down the aisle. And this week is for thinking about anything but that. That's right. We're making the most of this week before I lose you to the jaws of married life. Wow. I would never. I won't be another Andre, I promise. Andrea, sorry. I promise. He's going to kick us out if you keep making us laugh. The Montreal Tourist Association. Interesting. Sounds like my dog's partying behind me too.
Another fan of The Gossiper. I never did finish that article from this morning. That feels like so long ago now.
I mean, it really was if you think about it. Oh, there's divorce in here. Linda wouldn't like it. Sorry for the mess. That's cute. At least they're sorry.
What's the story behind this?
What is on the shoe? Is that mud? I don't really know if I should throw that away. Are they... If they're not coming back, I'll throw it out. Alright. We should probably get some towels. Actually, you know what? Oh, okay. They want to complete, and it says, expect a big mess. Love that.
Another day, another dirty dish to pick up.
I don't know why I picked up 3 towels, but it's fine. Oh, can I not? Did they not get towels? Did I walk into the wrong? No, I did. I guess we're not doing towels. Interesting. Feels wrong. Okay. Say no to divorce again. Alright. Is that it for that? Did we do the trash? I think we need to go back and do trash. Oh, dust every surface. Change bed sheets. See, this ain't no complete. I don't have any of those options. I think that might be it.
Not exactly a cherished gift. If you just left it behind like this.
And I'm not going home without a prize. Much as I would have loved to spend this Valentine's Day with the woman who's about to become my Miss Hubert, I'll happily make do with the lifetime of Valentine's Days that await us. Enjoy your week in Montreal. I'll be eagerly awaiting your return and the start of our new life together. Love, Gregory. Don't let Simone rope you into anything crazy. Tell her I need my bride back in one piece. I hope she made it back in one piece. Is that the Bible? Yes. Alright, I guess we'll check the drawers. I guess I can also throw this out. Doesn't look like I left anything behind. Alright, one more try with the towels, because it's bothering me. I guess we're not putting towels up. Alright, well, I guess we're done here. I guess I'll throw the yo-yo out. It makes me feel so bad. I feel like there's some kid who's just gonna be like, where's my yo-yo? I left it right here.
Another day, another dirty dish to pick up. I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
Alright, 5:09, let's do it. celebrate the sweet life. Room 509 is one of our suites, and Marcella and Hector Cruz have certainly made it feel quite lived in. There's a lot to look through, so I'd better get started. The answers I'm looking for might not be readily apparent, but when in doubt, clean. I'm sure something will come up. Oh, okay, here we go.
Looks like someone had quite the shopping spree. More work for poor Rebecca. Hang in there, Reb.
Is this a partial as well? I think this was. Let's double check. I'm gonna end up throwing something away I shouldn't. Oh, not this. Okay, it is a partial.
What were you apologizing for? And were you forgiven?
I'm sorry, please forgive me. The All-American Fire and Life Insurance Co. Mr. Hector Cruz. So he works in insurance. Okay. It's the newspaper again. I'm throwing it out, sorry. No depressing news here today. Okay, so yeah, they did visit. Expenses. Montreal vacation. Ooh, okay, so it is a vacation. Okay, so this makes sense. This is everything that we read back in the other room. Makes more sense for somebody to actually keep expenses and not be stalked.
This person looking for you back in Texas, was he really just a coworker?
Dear son, I cannot believe you decided to renew your vows so far away from the family. Your father and I are very disappointed, and so are your sisters. Montreal, what a strange destination. I would not be surprised if this was another one of your wife's ideas. Ooh. I'm reading in my head again. I'm very sorry. She has 5 children. 3 boys, 2 girls. And is pregnant with her 6th. Juan has just bought them that nice house on the corner of, what, Padro and Ramos? Imagine if you had married her like you were supposed to. Ooh. You would have your own family by now. Yesterday, I also drove by your house to get the mail. As I was leaving, I met a man who was looking for you. I think he is one of your colleagues from work, but I am not sure. I told him you were in Montreal and would be back next week. When do you come back exactly? I hope you can be there for your uncle's birthday party on Friday. I will make your favorite cake, your mother. So January 7th is SW. January 16th, meeting with John. Not meeting with SW on the 20th. Okay, I don't think I see anything crazy. departure. So they arrived the 13th. Wedding anniversary, don't forget, so 14th, I think. So attempt number 12. Rose petals on bed, question mark. And then they're returning home on the 17th. So have they not been doing well? I hear your dings. I'll read you. The Holy Bible.
Wow. You look like a couple out of a magazine.
February 14th, 1948.
Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is.
So clearly, we're gonna assume he did something. Is that wrong of me to assume that?
These are lovely. I wish you'd had more confidence in yourself.
Let's see if I can read this. I still love you as much as I did on the day I met you. I will always remember the first time I saw you in that beautiful blue-red dress. It seems like only yesterday when I first, 10 years ago, I promised I would always love you, and today I pledge again what I pledged 10 years ago. Everything changed the day you came into my life. I hope it will change again when a new member arrives or enters our family. Hope we can soon expand our family with a. You know how important family is to me. Ooh. So did it have something to do with a kid? I don't think I'm gonna throw that out. These are the toothbrushes. I wonder if one of them wants a kid and the other doesn't. It's not all about snooping, we also gotta clean. I think that's good enough.
Looks like someone tore that note apart, but I'm missing some pieces. I can't make out what's written.
We'll have to look at that. I'm surprised I can't throw this out.
I'll hold off on throwing this out just yet.
Okay.
The food's practically untouched. No combination, no entry.
Alright, before we go into the bedroom, let's get rid of the towels.
I'm sure I'll find more laundry to add to the pile.
Is there more note? There is more note. What's Beth gotta say?
Hello?
Maybe not Beth.
Hello? Beth? Is that you?
Okay, so who's clearly watching me and knows I'm in this room right now? We're calling Beth.
Clarington Hotel reception desk.
Beth?
Sophie?
Did you just call me?
No, I didn't.
Then who called?
What do you mean, who called?
Someone just called, and they said nothing. All I could hear was static and breathing.
Whoa. The creeporama just keeps on going, doesn't it? Hold on. Hey, Archie.
What's up?
Give me a second,
Archie?
Sophie.
She's great.
Okay, so turns out Archie here patched a call through to 509 moments ago.
Did he recognize the voice? No more calls to 509, okay?
Did he recognize the caller's voice?
You think it might have been Mr. Morgan?
Yeah.
At this point,
Let me
yeah.
ask. Okay, so it was a man's voice, but he can't be sure if it was our creep.
Let's do it.
Did he notice anything else?
He says he heard a faint bell in the background. It sounded like the elevator's bell, so he assumed the caller was one of our clients.
You didn't see Mr. Morgan come back to the hotel, did you?
No. I understand why you're creeped out, but I don't see how he could possibly know you're in 509.
My point.
I didn't say a word to anyone.
I know you didn't.
No more.
Can you ask Andrew not to patch any calls here for a while?
Trust me, I will.
Thanks. I haven't had time to check all of 509 yet, so I better get back to it.
Oh, before you go, I have some more info for you. I was going over the details of our little mystery when I remembered something about this morning.
What is it?
I saw Mrs. Cruz rush out of the hotel, all by her lonesome, not too long after Mr. Morgan knocked over that vase in the lobby.
Really? Do you know what time it was exactly?
I think Mr. Morgan left around 10, so I'm guessing between then and 10:05? What?
I remember hearing a loud noise on the 5th floor right around that time. Like a door slamming really hard.
Do you think it was her?
Maybe. Did you notice anything weird about her?
You mean, other than the fact that she was walking straight into a snowstorm?
Yeah?
Well, I've only ever seen her with her husband. It seemed unusual that she'd be leaving alone. But now that I think about it, maybe she was sneaking out. Or following Mr. Morgan.
Yeah. Hopefully I can make sense of all of this.
I'm sure you will. Call me as soon as you find something.
Okay. Thanks for the info.
I feel like somebody is watching us. Question is who? Alright, what's our progress? We did the sweet life. Alright, sorry for what? Somebody left a note on the table apologizing for something. One of the Cruzes clearly wronged the other, or thinks they did. But I don't know anything more than that. I'm sorry, please forgive me. 5 little words can only say so much. Actions speak louder than words. Sleeping solo. One half of the Cruzes seems to have made their own sleeping arrangement on the room's couch. Whether that was voluntary or at the demands of the other is unclear. But is it? A secret message. Lo and behold, a little bit of cleaning up later, and I stumbled upon something curious. A message of some kind, torn up and discarded. If this first piece was discarded so carelessly, then I might have a chance of finding the other. Hello? The phone rang while I was tidying up room 509. When I picked up, all I could hear was breathing, no other response. A quick call to reception cleared some things up, thankfully. Beth confirmed that Andrew had patched a call through to 509. I asked them to put any calls to 509 on ice for the time being. I'm jumpy enough as is. Remembering details. While we were talking on the phone, Beth remembered seeing Miss Cruz leave the hotel alone this morning, right around the time Mr. Morgan made that mess in the lobby. Was she following him? And where's Mr. Cruz? What info do we have for characters? Hector Cruz. Alright. Hector Cruz. Or, to use Mr. Morgan's shorthand, H, the other Cruz and the husband of Marcella. Oh, and the husband of Marcella. They splurged on a suite, but I know not to assume that's the sign of a happy marriage, especially when someone's made up a couch bed in the living room. The tension in their room is palpable. Palpable. Let's read correctly. Hector works in insurance back in Texas. He must have taken some time off for this trip to Montreal. Hector's mother is definitely the pushy type, judging by a letter she sent. It seems like the Cruzes are in town so that they can renew their vows, and from the looks of it, Hector's mother really wants them to hurry up and give her grandchildren. I'm suddenly grateful that Mom was never so pushy with me. She also mentions that someone's been looking for Hector. Maybe I'm just being a hammer looking for a nail, but could that have anything to do with Mr. Morgan and his stalking? And then we've got our clues. Okay, so yeah, that. Cool. The letter. And the calendar, that's right. So what was... I still don't know what today's date is. It's gotta be past the 14th.
Maybe I'll find more of those torn paper pieces if I keep cleaning the room.
Alright, I think we can go into the bedroom. You will go straight for the suitcase, Sylvie.
Mrs. Cruz got her personal information stolen. Is Mr. Morgan behind it?
So, dear Miss Cruz, we wish to apologize on behalf of our company for the privacy breach that occurred on the 25th of September, and thank you for calling it to our attention. We are currently investigating the breach and trying to understand how this individual was able to obtain your personal information. Rest assured that we will put measures in place to make sure the situation does not repeat itself. Your privacy is and always will be one of our top priorities. Okay.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
I can't go on that one. What's all this? Are those games? What are those? Oh, they're curlers. Duh. Of importance in there. What's in here?
Am I reading this right? The account's been emptied.
It was emptied on February 10th. There's a hefty chunk of money in there, too. Here's another piece of paper. you want me to put this together like a puzzle? Oh, this is gonna take me a hot minute. I am horrible at puzzles. Let's find all of our corners, if I was ever taught anything about puzzles. Oh, heaven help us. Right? That's gotta be right, okay. It looks like we're still missing pieces. Oh, or maybe it's just a really tiny piece of paper. Okay. We're getting somewhere.
It's some kind of code. Could I break it?
Puzzled, but not for long. Alright, what else was over here?
This looks right up Andrew's alley. I wonder if he's read this one.
Stranger in the night. At least it's not they were roommates. She thought she was tracking a killer, but the killer was tracking her instead. Why does this seem so similar to what's happening to us currently? Stranger in the night. Gloria Gray is an aspiring writer who works in a diner by day and writes crime fiction by night. When a series of murders occur across the city, she decides to pursue the killer in the hope of turning her story into a best-selling novel. She meets Hugh, a mysterious young man who offers his help in finding the murderer, but soon Gloria starts to wonder if he is the killer. Huh. Before seeing the major motion picture, everything turns into a major motion picture. Big movie. Pills provide birth control. Development of a contraceptive pill, believed to be the ultimate form of birth control, was reported yesterday to a group of journalists. The pill was tested among 218 women, despite reports of some undesirable effects. Okay. So, it seems as though... Oh, there's also a writing on this.
Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this.
What does that even mean?
More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for.
I don't think I can...
Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this.
Feminine hygiene. Sorry, I can't pick up any of that or that. What's over here? Is there anything written on this? Oh, there is.
Oh, these symbols match some of the ones on the torn message. That's one of the symbols.
Symbols? It's a W. I'm confused. there's other letters. Let's find other letters. There was nothing on that. I don't think there's gonna be anything in here.
SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her.
I was about to say, what makes...
SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her.
Is there anything on this one? No, there's not. Alright, what's in our clues? Do we have anything? So the wedding picture, the rosary, the wedding vows. Okay. Crime novel and the newspaper article. Marcella Cruz, the M in Mr. Morgan's journal. One half of a couple staying in one of our suites. There are more than a few hints in their room that isn't exactly the second honeymoon of her dreams. She's clearly caught up in something. Marcella has a letter from Fernie? Why are these names? Fernie and Weissman, containing an apology for some kind of security breach. I don't know what that means exactly, but it can't be anything good. My mind immediately went to Mr. Morgan. Has his stalking really gone so far? Marcella has a bank account in her own name. According to the statement tucked away in her jewelry box, the last transaction she made was a withdrawal of the entirety of her savings. Does Mr. Cruz know about this account? How did she make this much money? What plans does she have that involves $5,000 in cash? Did she withdraw the money willingly? So many questions. I think she's looking to leave, if you ask me. Okay, we did hello. We did the room. Okay, I'm on the case. The Cruzes have some kind of suitcase on their bed, but not the kind I usually see. It's smaller, perfectly square, and can only be opened with a 4-letter code. Hundreds of possibilities, and I don't even know where to start. Cruz? No, that's too simple, I'm sure. A letter is sticking out of the case, addressed to Miss Cruz and signed by, again, the same two weird people. Who are they? Fernie and Weissman. Apparently, she suffered a breach of privacy recently. Ah, that's right. Wait a minute. That's who the letter was signed by. Okay. That's making more sense. Emptying the coffers. There's a bank statement tucked away in Miss Cruz's jewelry box. From the looks of it, she withdrew every last cent to her name, and there were a lot of cents, enough to add up to around $5,000. Why make such a big withdrawal? I'm hearing noises. It's odd enough that the statement is in her name too. With married couples, I've only ever seen bank accounts in the husband's name. Maybe things are just different in Texas. Treasure among trash. Yes, it took some digging, but I've got all the parts of the secret message now. I'm glad I didn't throw any out with the trash. Now it's a matter of finding out what it says exactly. These symbols are strange and strangely familiar. I wonder if we have to go back to the other room.
I should keep an eye out for those symbols.
I think we do need to go back.
I should wait till I have more to report before calling Beth.
Okay, so... I'm I'm looking at gibberish is what I'm looking at. So lovely. Okay. That's an S. Oh wait, hang on. 8 is W. I don't see any of those or those. Like I said, none of these. Okay, so that's an O. At least let's think it's an O. I don't see any pluses. We did the equal, right? Yes. And then we did that as well. I think let's go back to the other room. Because I have a feeling we're gonna find. We have to look at all that stuff that's on the wall. There's nothing on this, right? No, that's just that. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go back to 505. Creepy room, let's go back. Should I throw that away? I've done a really good job at like ignoring stuff. I feel like... Oh, whatever, we'll leave it. Okay. Is there anything on this? No. I know there was something on one of these.
More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for.
Okay. Yes, this is what I wanted.
Yes, these are part of the same set. I think I can use this. Yes,
Okay.
these are part of the same set. I think I can use this.
And then this was his drawing. I don't know what T30 has to do with anything, but I think we've looked at everything on here. Okay. Let's head back. Because I think we've looked at everything. That was about getting more film. I do wonder if I should throw that away. And here I am, just trying to keep clean. Okay, so 2 is A. I don't think we have anything for 3 yet. We still don't have these. And random squiggly line is H. 4 is I. Oh, that's not what I meant. So this is L. We did that one. I still don't see that. We do have that, so V. This has got to be E. I will leave. Do we think this is roses? No, because this would be an S as well. Is this T? 2. I don't think I have any of these letters. Dang. I don't see any of these. That could be literally anything, unless, again, I'm not really good at Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I've got to be missing something. Something with a letter on it. There's got to be one more around here that's important.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
If you'll excuse me, I have to turn some type of light on since all my lights decided to die. Okay. I got these, right?
Oh, these symbols match some of the ones on the torn message.
I feel like I got
That's
all
one of the symbols.
There was nothing in here. We checked all of that. We did get all of this.
Yes, these are part of the same set. More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for.
Alright. I feel like... Okay, let's just check the vent. Okay, never mind. Snoop around to find missing symbols. Okay, so we clearly have not found anything since the last time we looked. Is there anything with a picture? No.
Someone's been sleeping here. I should leave it as it is.
Ew. There's gotta be something in here then.
SW. Looks like you had a few appointments with him, Mr. Cruz. Or her.
I guess not. Is there anything on his business card? I don't think there was, though. It's gonna be something like in plain sight. I already know it.
No combination, no entry.
Okay, let's go back. Why do I keep going this way? Maybe there is something left in 505. I don't even know where to begin.
Lindsay, did something happen between the two of you before she died?
equals 30. Okay, wait, that might be something. Did I miss anything on here?
More of these symbols. Just what I was looking for.
I don't know if I did or not. I think T equals 30 is important. I think that... Alright. Let's go back. If this isn't something, I'm lost. See, I don't know. Click on a letter to select it. I know that. That's what I've been doing. Is that T? Okay, I will leave notes in the vent next to blank. Blank. This cannot be what I think it is. Why do I feel like there's something in the lobby? Alright, one more sweep. Nothing.
Aha! I'll have to remember these.
Okay. I think at this point I have
I'll have to
everything that
remember
I
these.
need. I don't know why I didn't think to look in there again. Oh my god, don't you dare tell me that I still don't have what I need. No, I do. This is a U. Do I have anything with 7? Really? What else am I missing? Oh my god, I don't know about you guys, but this one's got my brain racked. I'm like definitely missing something here. Okay. Murder? Oh, to read. I was like, what in the...
Yeah. I think these match the symbols on the papers I collected.
Woof, that took a hot minute. Okay. Woo! Alright. P is R. This one is M. I don't have anything with a 7 still, so I will leave notes in the vent next to, I'm gonna assume your.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth. It's me.
Hey, so how did the snooping go? Find anything?
I did. I found a message written in strange symbols. A kind of secret code.
A secret code? Well, spill the beans. What did it say?
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room.
In the vent? Who the hell does that?
I don't know, but whoever the message was intended for went through a lot of trouble to hide it. It was torn in a dozen pieces and scattered in 3 different trash cans.
So the Cruises are keeping secrets from each other. Do you think one of them's having an affair?
Yes, it could be an affair. No, I think it's blackmail. I don't know. Is it an affair? I think we're gonna go with affair.
Well, that's possible. It's quite obvious they're having marital problems.
What makes you say that?
Couch bed. Apology message. I need to check the vent. Let's do apology.
I found an
message.
apology note, neatly folded next to a room service tray. I think Mr. Cruz wrote it.
It doesn't mean he's cheating on her, though. Maybe he forgot their anniversary, or something like that. I know I'm really bad with dates. Is that all you've got?
Couch bed.
I'm pretty sure the husband was sentenced to sleeping in the living room. I found a pillow and some sheets on the couch.
Oh, yeah. Then he's definitely having an affair. Mrs. Cruz found out, so he tried to apologize, but she kicked him out of the bedroom anyway. What do you think?
I think we're stretching. Maybe Miss Cruz hired Morgan as a PI. Ooh. Miss Cruz could be having the affair. Oh, both of those are really good.
Mrs. Cruz could be the one having the affair. I found a bank statement from a secret account of hers.
A secret account?
Well, that's my guess. It's in her own name and hidden in her jewelry box.
But how could she open her own account or withdraw money from it without her good old husband's approval?
I don't know. Maybe she had help from a friend or a lover.
Oh.
And that's not all. The account was emptied about a week ago. A withdrawal of $5,000.
That's no pocket change.
No.
It sure sounds like she's planning to run away.
Yeah. I'll go and have a look at the vent that's mentioned in the message. Just to be sure we're on the right track.
Yeah, good idea, Bean. I'm about to go on break, so if you need my help again, just ask Andrew to patch you through to the break room.
All right. Enjoy your break.
Oh, I will.
I feel you. Interesting. Right.
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room. But which vent?
Exactly. All right. A secret message decoded. I did it. I cracked the code after it took us forever. I will leave notes in the vent next to your room. Not too bad for one hotel maid, if I say so myself. As for what it all means, well, I might need some extra help with that. Theories. I called up Beth, and she put forth the idea that one of the Cruises may be involved in an affair. It's an ugly truth, but I can see it. 509 is not the room of a happy couple. I'm going to see if I can figure out which vent they were talking about. Maybe I'll be lucky enough to find some of those notes and see just how much water Beth's theory holds. The reading list is the clue for that. Okay.
There is a vent near the janitor's closet. That'd be a good place to start. The message said next to your room. So it has to be a vent in the corridor.
Is there anything over here? What are the bells? Didn't the guy that call?
I think I have all the supplies I need.
You didn't happen to go to the woman's locker room, did you? No. Why on earth would I go there? I just thought... Oh, never mind.
Why do we always catch them?
Ouch, that was my foot.
Not so loud. Oh my god. Alright. What was I doing?
I will leave notes in the vent next to your room. But which vent?
Let's try 507. What's it? It says do not disturb. Okay, but my question is... I feel like... I probably
Do not disturb. Well, that's one less room to clean today. I won't complain. Can't open these without a screwdriver.
Okay, so I'm gonna assume we need to go back downstairs. That is so wrong. I keep forgetting I'm a maid. I should probably do some cleaning. Have I been in 5 before? Yes. Right? This is where I started. I don't know why I feel like there should be something important in here that I missed, but we'll come back, it's fine. Alright, we need a screwdriver. Where can I get a screwdriver?
Now's probably not a good time to disturb Bernard.
She's crying. I don't know what just happened, but they went from happy to not so happy. What are you doing? You having fun? Okay.
Highest priority, huh?
Eugene.
That means Eugene's probably working in Bernard's office right now.
Bernard tells me there is a cold draft coming from his window, and it's turning his office into a freezer. Fixing this should be your highest priority today. Linda. Okay.
It sounds like Eugene asked Bernard to stop opposing the construction of the new psychiatric hospital. And Bernard was Bernard.
Dear Eugene, I was unaware of your daughter's condition. I can only imagine how difficult this must be for you and your wife, but do not worry. You only have to look at my brother to see how rotten apples grow even in the best of families. As for your request, I am afraid I am unable to grant it. Mr. Weston is both a good friend of mine and a benefactor of the Clarendon, so it would be inappropriate for me to oppose him. Also, considering his great influence in this city, I have no doubt he will manage to prevent the hospital's construction no matter what. Thank you for your understanding, Bernard. Okay. Shop owners against new mental hospital. William Weston. Okay. A group of downtown Montreal businessmen and shop owners met with, the mayor, last week to air their grievances concerning the city's recent decision to allow construction of a new mental hospital. William Weston, manager of Weston's department store, says he and his group will fight tooth and nail to prevent the hospital's construction. Will our customers feel safe to come downtown for their shopping needs, knowing there are lunatics next door, he said. The hospital would be the first of its kind in Montreal, as patients would be free to come and go as they please. Dr. David Blunt, the young psychiatrist behind the initiative, believes that allowing patients to maintain a connection with the outside world will facilitate their full return to society once their treatment is over. Okay, so Weston. My dog is adorable.
Oh, Eugene. I had no idea.
Dear Eugene, a friend of mine has heard from his hairdresser, who's heard from her sister-in-law, who works as a secretary to the mayor, that the city plans on building a new mental hospital right next to the Clarendon. Imagine, Denise could get the care she needs while staying close to home. It's almost too good to be true. I don't dare get my hopes up, but still. I'll keep my ear to the ground and keep you posted as soon as I have more news. Warm wishes, Joyce. I think that was all of them.
Shoot, no screwdriver.
Of course not.
What's life without a little challenge? Ah, this must be Eugene with his daughter. He looks like a caring father. Wait, Sophie, you don't need these. Be careful. It's a slippery slope towards becoming a hoarder.
I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna need it.
Eugene's a pro at fixing the fuse box whenever there's a power outage.
Okay, don't know why I just did that. Okay, so if he is fixing something, there's gotta be something in the office, right? If that's where he's at. We're gonna go back down there. There's gotta be something down there. Sounds like Linda's still crying. Can I go downstairs yet? Cool. Awkward.
It's, Miss Belivet, isn't it?
What? Oh, Roy.
Oh, right.
You couldn't have looked at her name tag, dude.
You're the one who took last week off, aren't you? You had to, take care of your sister, I think?
Mother. My mother. She's very sick.
No, I hope this doesn't become a recurring thing. I need to know I can count on you.
I understand, sir.
What are you doing here, anyway? Are you on break?
Ooh. Oh, the eye indicates a lie. Lies may get you out of a tough spot, but be careful not to get caught in a lie. Ooh. I'm supposed to be on that floor, though.
Yes, I am.
Don't take too long.
No, I won't.
Well, don't you look mischievous. Hey, Bean. If you're planning to give Bernard a good scare, sign me up.
No, I'm looking for a screwdriver. For the vent. Linda asked Eugene to fix Bernard's window.
Oh, I see.
Eugene?
What the hell? You'd better go and take a look. I'll stand guard by the elevator, and make some noise if I see Bernard coming.
Okay, thanks. I'll be quick.
How quick do I need to be? Oh my god, am I even gonna hear anything with this window open? I don't know if I need to clean this up. Alright, screwdriver.
Aha! Let's get you to that vent.
Oh, did I not pick this up? Okay. What's this say?
Opposing something that could help so many people just because it's close to your hotel? This is ridiculous.
Dear Mr. Weston, I would like to thank you again for agreeing to this partnership between the Clarendon Hotel and Weston's department store. Thanks for your generous help. Renovations are well underway, and the hotel has never looked better. You should come visit soon when your busy schedule allows it, of course. On another note, it has come to my attention that you have formed a group of local businessmen to oppose the construction of the new mental hospital. After working so hard to elevate the Clarendon standards, I cannot allow a band of cuckoos to move in my backyard. Should you accept it, should you accept, it would be an honor and a privilege to join your fight. Cordially, yours sincerely, Bernard. Handwritten by Eugene. Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted prick. I don't know what's on the back. Oh, okay.
So, I take it the open window was not an accident. Can't say I blame you, Eugene.
Touch that. What's this? Check on room 602. Ask Eugene to fix radiator. Call Weston's office. Apologize to Mr. and Mrs. Drake for Valentine's ball mishap. I wonder what happened there. Speak with contractor about cost overruns. Call Weston's office again. Decide winner for Employee of the Month award.
Yes!
Props.
With this blizzard, Bernard's office will be a skating rink by the end of the day. Best to avoid that.
Apartments. Can I open any of these? No.
Kinda wish I worked here when Raymond was in charge. Sounds like the hotel was very different back then.
Okay, so this is about just the switch.
Well, just look at these distinguished gentlemen. And a young Bernard.
She sounded thrilled.
This does not look like a nice brotherly check-in. I had no idea things were this bad between Bernard and Raymond.
Dear brother, I thank you for your invaluable input, but need I remind you the terms of our agreement. I did my part. I got you out of jail, and having shared the news of your deviant ways would not leak. Now, I expect you to keep your side of the bargain and stay out of my way. You are not in charge of the hotel anymore. I have worked relentlessly these past few years to return the Clarendon to its former glory. A great challenge considering the poor state you left it in. I'm glad Father never got to see how you so shamelessly destroyed his great legacy. As for me, I will be dead too before I listen to a single word of advice from you. You ask I lower our prices, but I can tell you I plan on doing just the opposite. My guess will only be, I am not even gonna try. It's, be la creme de la creme. Your deviant friends can find themselves another place for their sinful debaucheries. Enjoy your retirement.
What Bernard considers sinful debaucheries could fill an encyclopedia. Could be anything from wild parties to guests walking around with their ankles exposed.
I think I've got everything I need in here. I don't like that it's doing that though. Did I get everything? I don't know if I should leave that note. Again, I'm so bad at leaving or taking. I don't like him though. We'll
Surely
leave
the
it.
break is over by now.
No, it's not.
I came by here not too long ago, and Andrew was already covering for you.
That's because I was in the ladies' room.
That's no excuse to.
It's my time of the month.
Uh,
You're married, aren't you? So you know how it is. I have to go more often, and sometimes I stain the furniture, and don't get me started on all the.
That's enough details. Miss Belivet, what were you doing in my office?
Oh god. I was looking for a screwdriver. I wasn't. Someone left the door ajar. Ooh. Oh, am I gonna get caught?
I was simply closing the door. Someone left it ajar.
Really? But that doesn't explain what you're doing on this floor. You know very well the cleaning staff isn't supposed to wander around the lobby for no reason. You wouldn't be lying to me, would you, Miss Belivet?
No, I swear,
It's my fault. I asked her to come clean up a mess I made. Spilled coffee.
Coffee? Oh, Miss Lambert, you're not supposed to have beverages at the front desk.
Yeah, well, there are so many rules here, I lose track.
Come with me.
sorry.
Enjoy the cold, you cold-hearted.
What's that?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Sure doesn't look like nothing. Who sent you that? Well,
Time to see what secrets that vent is holding.
some speech for me or something?
Right. Yes. Yes, I did.
I'll be able to open the vent upstairs now.
I'm really disappointed in you, Miss Lambert. When you first started working here, I never would have thought that you had so little decency.
Decency's overrated. Personally, I think it gives the lobby a bit of character. Clients love the fact that I embody the désinvolte French woman stereotype.
Guests. We call them guests. How many times do I have to repeat it?
He wrote a letter.
Mr. Ramsay sure didn't seem to appreciate your, how do you call it? Désinvolte French woman attitude? Telling him his only recourse is to pray for the snowstorm to end. That's not how you talk to guests.
No, that's how you talk to morons.
You're
She's
lucky,
witty.
Miss Lambert.
All right. She's just getting yelled at. Let's keep going.
Sorry, ma'am. How big did you say your party was again? Whew, that's big. It might be a bit difficult to... Well,
Bernard still leaves these around the front desk?
you in after the...
Guess he didn't hear Beth when she swore she'd burn the place to the ground next time she had to suffer through one of his sermons.
Yes,
Let me
I'm
look
still
in the
here.
lobby, and I feel like there was something that I needed to look at.
Sorry,
I could be wrong. Maybe it was just all of this that I'm like seeing or remembering.
I know.
Oh,
Yes. Just give me a
somebody
moment.
forgot their hat.
Maybe... that's not good either.
All right. We're just gonna clean up as we go. That's the manager's office. Okay, so let's go back up to the vent. Is Linda still crying?
Oh, I guess I'm free to disturb room 508 now. But that's where Bernard and Linda were. Ew.
Gross. Okay, there's clearly a subtitle from Andrew. Oh, so what do you mean use my... Cool. That was actually really cool. You can't go wrong with a nice puzzle. Let's do it. Don't forget to drink your Ovaltine. M. 3 is E. Squiggly T. 5 is O. N. 4 is I. So this is probably tonight, but we're just gonna double check. Okay, meet me tonight in my room Oh, that's not what I meant to do, but here we are. No, stop it. H, 2, A, J. That's probably an L. 8, W, B. Sleeping. Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss.
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
It's me.
Oh, hello, Bean. Anything new to report?
She was so excited. I found another secret message. Can you look up a guest? Did I get you in trouble earlier?
Yeah,
Yes,
but
I want to know.
I also wanted to thank you for saving my skin earlier.
Oh, you're welcome.
I hope I didn't get you into too much trouble.
Well, I did get a little sermon from Bernard.
course.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, don't fuss about it. He mainly complained about my lack of decency and my abrasive personality. So, the usual stuff, you know? He did keep me in there forever, though. So, tell me it was worth it. Tell me you found something good in that vent.
I did.
I found another message written in secret code.
What does it say?
Meet me tonight in my room. Michael will be sleeping. We need to discuss our plan.
Michael? Who's that? Another husband?
I don't know. It's the first time I'm hearing of a Michael in this story.
Let me check the logbook. There's a Michael staying in room 507.
Mrs. Beaumont's room? But she doesn't have a husband. She's here alone with... Oh, Michael must be her son. I got him some extra blankets the other day so he could build a fort.
Could Marcella?
Yes?
No, never mind. So, what's next?
I guess I should go have a look at 507, but it's not on my list. There's a do not disturb sign on the door.
Well, I could call the room to make sure no one's there.
Good idea.
Hang on.
Does Marcella already have a kid? Well, we already know no one's there. Come on. That's where we're going next.
You've got the all clear, Bean. Head on over.
Thanks, Beth. I'll call you back. Looks like I'm headed to room 507.
Alright. Let's read up on some of our characters. Okay, so Anne is one of two guests staying in room 507, the other being her son, Michael. She's a divorcee. I don't know how that information got out the first time, but since then, Linda's made sure we wouldn't forget it. Okay. Michael. So Michael is Anne's son. I thought his name was Mitchell this entire time. Probably because anytime we've interacted, he's been either racing down the hallway mid-sentence or talking through a mouthful of sugar-frosted pops. No wonder I didn't recognize the name at first. I think Michael must be around 8 or 9. He's a sweet little boy, and he's grown on a lot of the maids here since we've been seeing him for around a month now. I think a lot of us will be sad to see him go. His mom asked me for extra blankets once so that he could build a blanket fort. I'm glad he's been enjoying his stay at the Clarendon. Staying at hotels when you're a kid must be such an adventure. Belmont's okay. Raymond. Raymond is Bernard's brother. Why do I not remember Bernard? Oh no. Duh. Before Bernard ran the Clarendon, the hotel was in Raymond's hands. From everything I've heard, Raymond's style of running a hotel was different from Bernard's as day is to night. Apparently, fun was actually permitted under Raymond. Beth told me about the time a family from Greece was staying at the Clarendon and the stubborn monarchy of... Oh, wait. Clearly I can't read. Whatever. The family rejected everything from the restaurant's menu. Raymond came in and, without knowing a lick of Greek, talked things over. Next time they knew, the entire family was something in the kitchen, shoulder to shoulder with our cooking staff, cooking up a whole new menu under. So, I feel like I need... I wonder why he went to jail. Oh, wow. We did a lot and did not read all of this. Okay, so just so we don't have to go through all of that again. Got the screwdriver, that was close. Codes upon codes. Just as that encode echoes of the coded letter. Alright. I was like, do we really want to read all that again? Can I put the screwdriver back? I guess not.
I hope I find something interesting in room 507. It's worth taking a look at least.
I don't even know if I want to go into 508. Oh, 508 is incomplete. Gross. I guess we'll go into Neo. Let's just clean it. Let's get it over with so we can find anything. Ugh. We are seeing all of Linda's undergarments, and I am not here for it. I feel like there's nothing in these drawers, but we gotta check them. Ugh. How rude. Why is this so difficult to put up? Okay. Alright, I don't think that was that difficult to clean. Is the bathroom good? Bathroom's good. Probably need to get towels. Say no to divorce again. Those rose petals. This is true. Okay. Let's put the cups back. I do have towels. I probably should check those. If I don't get rid of these towels, I swear. Oh. Alright. Did what we needed to in there. Let's go to, what was it, 507? literally can't do anything in this room because I'm not supposed to be in here. Okay. I'm like afraid I'm gonna like have to put everything back the way I found it. Don't mistakenly do anything you shouldn't.
He's all but outright threatening you. Oh, I hope you can stay as far away from him as possible.
Okay. I just met with your damn lawyer. You've got some balls to accuse me of that. As if you were so irreproachable yourself. Do you think I don't know where you spend your nights? But worst of all is that you won't let me see my son. You won't even tell me where he is. If you think you have a chance to get custody, you really don't know me well. I won't let you take Michael away from me. I cleaned the toilet. Uh-oh.
Looks like someone grew tired of looking at your face, Mr. Beaumont.
I didn't mean to do that. Cute. The white cat. I cannot believe I cleaned the toilet by mistake.
Mr. Cruz, huh? Numbers, dates, times. What does it all mean?
SW. Is this who he was meeting with? Insurance, though. The winds and the leaves that day made a sound that sounded like... A sound that sounded like Rillian. The winds and the leaves that day made the tree whistle a soft melody that came to my ear. I remember every part of this day, for it was the day we met. Jesus, this is bad. I was looking for my cat when I heard the sound of the leaves blowing in the wind, like a melody to my ear, on this summer day where I met you.
That look in your eyes. What does it mean? And who is this from?
I do remember seeing a note being ripped in half. You don't need to know my name, but you've seen me. I've recognized that look in your eyes when you checked in. You and I don't need to make a fuss out of this. You keep your wits about you and I'll do the same. Huh.
Aw, that's so sweet. I didn't do much, but I'm glad it meant something to you.
Dear Sophie, thank you so much for taking care of our room every day and bringing us extra sheets. Michael and I wanted to give you a little something before we left. Sincerely, A. We're not supposed to be in here yet, so we're not taking that.
Locked. The key has to be around here somewhere.
What is that? Greta.
So a husband can abuse his wife and just get away with it?
Okay,
And
so
people like Linda still think divorce is wrong? Ugh.
attorneys at law. Dear Anne, I have met with Lewis, and he has asked me to give you the enclosed letter. I think I should reiterate that some of your accusations, such as wife abuse, are not grounds for divorce in Quebec. I understand you are hurt, but I do not think antagonizing your husband is very wise at the moment. Do not forget to be in court at 11 a.m. on the 20th. Be on time. Also, a friendly reminder that my fees for January need to be paid before the end of this month. I am happy to help you out, but I cannot work pro bono on this. Sincerely, Howard. I have a feeling this kid is what's-her-face's kid, and that's why she's withdrawing money. Oh no, it's a book. Adam or Eve, 50 cents. Can she resist the ultimate temptation? It's another Bridget book. Should Rose stay in a marriage that no longer makes her happy, or seek refuge in the arms of a woman who truly understands her? She has tasted the forbidden fruit years ago, and now she is all she can think of. But what will her family and society as a whole think of her if she turns to a life of sin? Oh, shut up. Should she be condemned for even entertaining the thought of leaving her husband? Or pitted for having to make such a heartbreaking decision? And they were roommates. We haven't found the lonely girl yet. That's going to be in a room. I already know it. It's her 7th novel. Dang. Clearly people are buying them. Snakes and ladders.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. So you were eager to set up a meeting, but didn't want anyone noticing.
Okay. I hope you are well in spite of the circumstances. We've been on the train for 2 days now. It's a long ride, made even longer by the fact I cannot wait to see you again. We are scheduled to arrive in Montreal on the eve of Valentine's Day. I booked room 509. It's a marital suite. When we arrive, please refrain from talking to me until we can figure out a safe way to see each other. Say hello to Michael for me, M. Okay. Somebody is doing something they shouldn't be. Why is this in his fort?
Oh, Michael. Adults can be so confusing.
You think?
I promise it's not you.
Okay. Dad, I'm sorry, but Mom asked me not to tell you the name of our hotel. She allowed me to talk about our room, though. We have 2 little beds, a radio, and even a television. Mom let me build a fort, and the maid brought us extra blankets. She's really nice. The hotel is nice too, but I miss home. I wish Mom and you could be happy, and I wish everything could go back to the way it was before, but Mom says it's impossible. She says she no longer loves you. Do you think she'll ever stop loving me too? Sorry, but it happens. This one's to Anne. Subject is Michael's withdrawal from school. We have successfully processed your request to withdraw your son from his school schedule and system under the agreement that you will continue his education from home. Following this letter, you will receive the list of books and school materials you need to purchase in order to follow the curriculum from home. A social worker will be in touch to help you understand our milestones so that your son can benefit from our programs from the comfort of his home. Thank you for thinking of your son's education. Okay. I wonder how long they've been away. So that's Michael's book.
Aha! Keys
Oh,
are
it's the
Snoop's
key.
best friend.
That's a fancy looking key.
Sounds like this is from your school days, but the name of the sender is smudged.
Okay, so dear Anne, you were right. I miss the snow already. It's so hot right now in Texas, it's quite a shock after the cool weather of Montreal. My family has never seen snow before, and I could not find the words to tell them how beautiful it is. They don't understand what they are missing. I wish I could build my brothers a snowman like the one we built together a few weeks ago. I know it's childish, but I had not had that much fun in years. Christmas was exhausting. 9 days of eating, singing, dancing. It's great fun, but I'm glad it's over so I can rest a little. Of course, celebrations will resume for New Year, but it gives me a few days to relax. How are things going with your family? I know you don't get along well, but I hope you are still able to have a good time. I will leave for Montreal on the 8th. I cannot wait to to be back. I miss finding black cat hairs all over my clothes. I miss our late night studying sessions at Harry's. I even miss Sister Miller's classes, if you can even believe it. I will see you soon. Warm wishes. Does anybody else add words when they read? Because I'm pretty good at it. Okay, so before I open that, let's see if there's anything else. We've opened all that. That was the business card. What's this? I think I already picked this up, so let's double check. Yeah. This letter has been sent to you and has been around the world 3 times. The one who breaks the chain will have bad luck. Mr. Smith received the letter in 1953, made 33 copies and sent them. 3 days later, he won the lottery. Mr. Jones received it in 1956, made 33 copies and sent them. 3 days later, he discovered an old treasure in his backyard. Mr. Williams received the letter and burned it. His wife and 3 kids died in a fire that very night. Mr. Green forgot the letter in a drawer and lost his job. When he found the letter again, he got a better job than before. In no case should this chain be broken. Make 33 copies and send them. You will experience great joy within 3 days. Wow, email chains. Dang. Even happened back then. That's hilarious. All right. Let the snooping commence. It's a bit of a mess in room 507, but nothing out of the ordinary for a mother and child staying for such a long period of time. Where should I start investigating? There's an open suitcase lying on the bed that immediately drew my attention, but there's lots of other things lying around too. A chest full of secrets. There's an ornate wooden chest sitting in the suitcase of Anne's bed. It's so beautiful. It reminds me of Grandma's jewelry box, the one she brought in Quebec City from a street vendor who chiseled all of his own wares. Something that beautiful must be holding something of value, right? If I can find a key, I can take a look for myself. Okay, so Anne's husband for now. Their relationship is not in a good place, to put it lightly. It seems his wife fled with their son and is now trying to divorce him. Mr. Belmont is clearly hurt, but a wounded, concerned animal can be just as dangerous, if not more. I hope there's nothing behind his threats, but knowing that Anne and Michael had to hide out in a hotel for a month isn't encouraging. Michael and his father are still in contact. Judging by the letter Michael's been working on in his pillow fort, I suppose there's the tiniest bit of relief in knowing that he and his son have a good relationship. But Michael can't possibly have the full picture of his parents' relationship and all of its complexities. It's easy to put a parent on a pedestal without knowing the full extent of who they are. Oh, let's go back to clues. Okay, so it's everything that we've found so far. A family picture, no caption. It seems the husband's face was burned. Okay. I don't think... We don't have to read all of this. It's just everything we found. But me being the person I am, I can't stand notifications, so here we are. Alright. Let's do it.
I'll need another key to unlock this. Haven't I seen one just like this somewhere?
Have I? I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever used so many in one day. Not content to open one, not content to open with one key, this fussy chest requires two, which is a little daunting, but Anne wouldn't have brought the chest without both keys, right? I'll just have to look around. It should be easier now that I know what I'm looking for. It's not designed like your everyday key after all. Okay. Roommates. I can't get over that. Honestly, developers, you knew what you were doing when you put that in there. Good for you, because it was funny. Okay, so I'm either blind or we just haven't seen this key yet. But it's gotta be in this room somewhere, right? Okay, this was the safe. Nothing in
there. A lovely shade of lipstick.
I don't know why that chimed, but something must... I checked all the drawers. There's nothing in them. I don't know why I keep opening the same doors. Okay, so that's just the dog collar. So nothing's down here. Do we think the key's not in this room? No way. Okay, are those bugs? Gross.
Funny how some games really stand the test of time. I used to play this with Mom all the time. I should wait till I have more to report before calling Beth.
Empty picture frame. I've only got one key. It can't be in this room. Okay, so then it's gotta be in... It's gotta be in here, right? Because what if he has the other key? Okay, so... Let's check the jewelry box. Maybe she has it. Guess not.
Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters. Locked. It looks like the code is made up of 4 letters.
I'm surprised I can't try and open that, but okay. I don't know, man. It's like that puzzle all over again. I'm lost.
That key looks so familiar. Why do I associate it with room 505?
Thanks, Soph, because I would not have thought to go back to 505.
I don't think I'll need this again.
Oh, is that it? What is that? I don't know what that is, but I can't pick it up. I do not like this music. This is a little creepy. This is 505, right? Okay. That's just his key. I guess I can check out the drawers again. Wow, for anybody who knows where this is at, sorry if this is frustrating. You're probably sitting there yelling at me, it's there! But it's not there. I don't know about you guys, but I'm lost. I'm looking at like every little piece of the floor and everything else. Why would it want me to come back to 505? There's nothing in 505.
Think, Sophie. Where have you seen a key like that one before? In a safe?
I was literally just in here. Oh,
Ah, there you are.
okay.
With Marcella. God knows where she is.
Clarington Hotel reception desk, Beth speaking.
Hey, Beth.
Bean, I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh, about what?
Well, a little birdie told me Mr. Morgan and Mr. Cruz had an argument yesterday evening.
Really? Who's your little birdie?
Jacques. Apparently it got so heated he had to get involved. And listen to this. It sounds like we were on the right track, 'cause he heard a particular word thrown around quite a lot. Wanna guess what it is?
Affair, blackmail, cowabunga. It's gotta be affair.
Affair?
Bingo.
Did Jack hear anything else?
From what he told me, it seemed like Mr. Cruz was accusing Mr. Morgan of having an affair with his wife. Wouldn't have expected Mrs. Cruz to fall for a man like Morgan, but I guess the heart wants what the heart wants.
Maybe, but that doesn't explain Mrs. Beaumont's involvement with Mrs. Cruz.
What do you mean?
I found a chest in room 507. I think it can only be opened by turning 2 keys at once. I found one of them in Mrs. Beaumont's things.
Oh, and the other one?
Well, I remembered seeing a similar key in one of Mr. Morgan's stocking pictures, so I went back to check. Mrs. Cruz wears it as a pendant. It looks identical to Mrs. Beaumont's key.
Wait, so Mrs. Beaumont and Mrs. Cruz own identical keys that are both needed to open a mysterious chest? Yeah, there's definitely something going on here.
100%. I think they're having the affair. The answers probably lie in that chest. Maybe they're just good friends. Not after seeing that book. Absolutely
I think
not.
Mrs. Cruz and Mrs. Beaumont might be the ones having the affair.
Yeah.
That's an interesting theory. Did you find any clues that might support this?
Yes.
Nothing concrete. I mean, I did find a letter that suggests they may have gone to college together, but they could just as well be good friends,
The
right?
book, Sophie.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
I guess we'd know for sure if we could have a look at that chest, but I don't think I'll be able to open it. I've looked around room 509. I would have seen the second key if it was there. Mrs. Cruz must have left with it this morning.
Yeah.
We were so close. I can't believe it all ends here.
Well, hold on. I may have an idea. Get me a candle and some plaster, and maybe I can do something about that pesky chest.
How?
Yeah.
I'll tell you later. Just find me those things and I'll meet you in the basement as soon as I manage to leave my post.
All right. Thank you for not giving up.
Come on, you know I wouldn't let you down.
You want me to find plaster? Where? We're in a hotel. We just have that laying around? Out of my reach. I had a feeling that I'd seen that particular key, a kind of key, before, and my feeling was right, sort of. I have seen it before in a photograph. It's in that picture of the Cruzes and Mr. Morgan's safe. Marcella had the key around her neck while walking with Hector in the lobby. Chances are she still has the key on her, and she's nowhere to be found at the moment. So, what now? This feels like a dead end. Getting crafty. I have no idea why Beth thinks that we can open Anne's chest with candles and plaster again. I don't know. But I was promised an explanation once I made my way to the basement with those 2 items. So I'll have to put my trust in her. Now, plaster shouldn't be hard to find in a hotel that's undergoing renovations. Okay, I walk by bags of the stuff every day. I'll start with that, then see about getting some candles. Okay, so I was clearly wrong. Plaster is easy to find. Anne's lipstick. A tube of red-orange lipstick. That's interesting that that's under clues as well. Again, we're still carrying around towels, but what are you gonna do? Alright. I think we need to go behind ourselves and close the doors. I'm really trying to get rid of these towels. It's like eating me alive. Okay. Those bells are still going off. I don't know.
Plaster and candles. Well, half the hotel's under renovation. I should be able to find plaster somewhere around here.
I get it, Soph. All right. Let's save. I think this might be a good point for stopping again. I think we've uncovered a lot. And before I go hunting for plaster, which apparently is easy to find in a hotel, we're gonna stop here. I've got to just stop on this pause screen like every time. All right, well, we've gotten through another about 2 hours of the game. We've uncovered a lot. Puzzles, clearly not my strong suit. But our next point is to find some plaster and candles. I think that'll be a little interesting. But anyhow, that is part 2 of This Bed Was Made. Still really enjoying this game. I think the storyline is getting deeper and deeper, kind of seeing how some people connect with each other, but I'm hoping for some really big twists, because I'm ready for my jaw to just drop. I really do think that either the two are together, this kid belongs to somebody else, I don't know, but we're gonna uncover it. So hopefully you enjoyed part 2. We'll be back hopefully tomorrow with some part 3. I don't know how many parts we'll have. I wonder how long this game is, but again, we'll figure it out. Until next time.